He lost $120,000, but gained $8,000 back in the Novatech. Anyways, guy seems to be pissed off right now. Anyways, all of that coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Anyways, I was looking through some posts in the Novatech Scam Now What Facebook group. It's a public group. They have more information about Novatech than the Pedians are actually releasing. With the Novatech, there's like 3 people running the company, the good reverend, her husband, and her brother, the ghostly trio. Okay, I don't think they hired anyone. Even with the address that they were using, virtual office address, Suite 305, Griffith Corporate Center. I said it many times. I don't even think these people actually have an address. There was one reviewer actually called them, and they said there's no Novatech Ltd. That resides at the Griffith Corporate Center, especially in Suite 305. Okay, so they were just pretending they were in Suite 305. They wouldn't even pay the $50 monthly fee for a monthly virtual office address from St. Vincent. Okay, these people, I don't know what the hell how they're thinking, but this is how they're thinking. They've got 3 people in the company running it, right? The ghostly trio themselves. It doesn't appear that they've hired anyone. A lot of people are complaining that, you know, we can't get any support. They're telling us to contact our upline. Your uplines are in the dark, just like you. They don't know unless there's some of the heavy hitters. Then most likely they have contact with the Pedians. Okay. Anyways, fellow here, Christopher. Christopher might see this post. I'm not here knocking on you, Christopher. I'm actually, it's actually cool that you were brave enough to share the truth. Most people are too chicken shit. He knows he made a mistake here. He knows he's lost money, right? But don't feel bad. More people should do this, and then you would actually be helping a lot of other people, because then they'll say like the truth, right? So, anyways, what happened here with Christopher? He lost $120,000, lost in Novatech, plus all the alleged profits. The lie, no replies, no money returned for months. Seems the business is not paying out now. Admins on the platform are pawns that continue to proliferate. The lie to dupe new clients, hold admins responsible to, give any info you know on the whereabouts of the Pedians. Not much of a reverend, I might add. Okay. Yeah, I don't really truly believe she is an actual clergy leader. I think she's just using that title to bamboozle people. I've seen another comment. Anyways, before I get into that, so basically in a nutshell, you're looking at a fellow here, lost $120,000. He got back $8,000. I went through all the comments here. I don't want to do that because a lot of people are knocking on him, right? They shouldn't really knock on him. You can make a mistake. I personally wouldn't, you know, if I see these systems online, I've never invested in any. Okay, I don't promote them also because it's just not smart. And going to end in exit scam, right? This one here already seems to have collapsed. They lost the ability to pay people from their trading account balances. Because it's a network marketing compensation plan that brings revenue in. They're not registered with any regulator. If they were actually registered with the US regulators and the Canadian regulators, and even maybe in the UK, they would have to give signing authority and audit power to the regulator. Then the regulator would go in and say and prove that money comes from actual Forex trading and not from a network marketing comp plan. Okay, and the problem is, most of these systems, I would say all of them, all of these passive MLM systems out there offering you guys unsustainable ROI or any returns, right? Once it has a network marketing comp plan, I know it's a Ponzi, right? I'm not saying network marketing. I'm pro MLM. I believe in finding a good company. Go out there, find a good company, pay your dues, right? Don't be scared. The only way you're gonna change your life It's not by finding some magic investment opportunity, because they don't exist for the masses. They have some hot investment opportunities out there, but they're only for the super wealthy elites. They're not open to the masses. If you're not a Rockefeller, you don't get in. You don't get in the door. You guys don't understand? Then you're going to have to invest in other Ponzi schemes and keep losing your money until you get it. Some people will put $120,000 into a system like this. Most people won't. They're going to put in like 500 or maybe up to 5,000. They'll go and find or borrow, right? Get it in and then see what's going to happen. And then what happened is, in the first 2 years of Novatech, hardly anyone ever heard of this company. But once CashFX and the Hyperverse started having a lot of trouble, the ability to pay the passive people a little bit of their money back, right? And once nobody got any money back from the Hyperverse and CashFX, what did their upline sponsors do? Big team leaders started promoting Novatech. So before that, before 2022, hardly anyone ever heard of the Novatech. I heard about it because someone asked me to review it a few years ago. Okay, but besides that, not much was happening in the first 2 years. Okay. Guy lost $112,000, so he put down $120. He got $8,000 back. Very bad investment, right? What happened to the money? As soon as it comes into a Ponzi scheme, since they don't have any products or services, nothing creating revenue, no forex trading, as was the case with AWS mining. When the Petians were running that, they didn't own it, but they were running it as president and vice president, not affiliate ranks. They got hit with a cease and desist order from Texas Securities Commission, and then in 2019 they decided to open up their own company. So they ran into trouble, but they were like, oh wow, look, a whole bunch of people joined us in AWS mining, because we were saying that they had mining and they didn't have any mining, and look, we can do it again. And they used their names, their real names, and their pictures, which is not very smart, to start a scam from the US, and then pretended it was from St. Vincent, right? And even pretending to pay for a spot at 305, Suite 305 at the Griffith Corporate Center in St. Vincent. One reviewer even called Griffith Corporate Center up and said, hey, does Novatech or Novatech Ltd actually rent an office space from you? And they said, we don't have anyone with that name in this company. And I did a video on that, and I said these guys are too cheap, because look, there's 3 of them running a company, the Ghostly Trio, Reverend, husband, Reverend's brother, and they're too cheap to even hire staff to handle support. They're telling you guys, go to your upline sponsors, and most of your upline sponsors scratching their heads too, and they're probably trying to promote Funzi and other Ponzis themselves, because they don't know which one's going to stay up and running and which one's going to stick around for a little while longer. Okay, is this the mentality that you're dealing with here? These guys weren't even at Griffith Corporate Center. Anyways, that's what's happening. All Fool's Day, I highly doubt anyone's going to get paid. Your money's gone. It went to the comp plan. It has to go to the bonus account so that they can. Why do they care about network marketers who bring people? No, they don't care. They just care about themselves, right? So what do the Petians have to do? They got to pay the comp plan, or else no one's going to serve up. No one's going to invite friends, family, and coworkers to meetings on a laptop to try and enroll them into the Novatech. So if they don't pay you guys, you're not going to bring any more of your warm market list. That's what's happening. But they ran out of money, or else there wouldn't be any lock on the trading account balance. Come April 1st, they're just trying to buy time, but I don't know if these people are laughing secretly, because look at the day that they picked, All Fool's Day. And there's a fellow here, guys. This is not to knock on people. This is to show you the mentality of the people drinking Kool-Aid. Success is my destiny comes on all of my videos and argues, primarily Novatech. Tooth and nail. I'm like, what the is this guy? And last night, I don't normally argue maybe I'll say something to get them to come back and comment more, right? It increases engagement, and then YouTube shows the video even more. But if you don't comment and videos are good and you got a powerful channel, YouTube will still show the videos. But I was like, why does this guy keep coming back? Then I actually clicked on his link. Most times I click on people who are arguing and not using their real names. It says like their channel doesn't have any content, but this channel actually has content on it, right? And then and there's no privacy issues here, YouTube. This is a public channel, and everything included in this video is on public domain. So I listened to the first one here, and I'm like, I know that voice. I know that voice. This guy comes and argues tooth and nail, right? Then I figured it out. And he was promoting not just Novatech, he's promoting, was trying to promote FX Master Gold, but based on the view count and based on the sound of his voice, not knocking on him, I'm guessing a lot of people, I'm feeling like a lot of people are not joining him. And when I listen to him, right, it doesn't sound like he has he's not having any conviction in his voice or certainty, right? And people, what they buy into, they buy into certainty. You can't fake this. So he's joining stuff, trying to promote, and he doesn't have any certainty in his voice. So when you have no certainty, you're uncertain, and people are living in an uncertain world. And what are they looking for? They're looking to follow people who have some form of certainty, right? I've got these guys who come and they troll. They'll come and watch more of my video than anyone else. Then I finally figured out, I said, I know that voice. And then I clicked on one of his links, and I noticed the name Darius. Then I'm like, that's Darius, right? He joined me in something. What did you join me in? I cannot remember. I've even seen you, I was looking at one of Jesse Singh's videos. I noticed you were trying to argue with Jesse Singh. And then there's another guy named Paul, right? Paul, British guy, making all the videos about the Novatech. And you were arguing over there, tooth and nail. Then I go to your channel, you got some content, some views, but not enough certainty or no certainty in your voice and not enough action. You got to make more videos, man. Instead of arguing with me. Spend time arguing with me. But you know, what was it? You joined me in something, because I know that voice. I must have called you up, right? I must have tried to coach you. Who the hell's coaching you now? You are on, I don't know who the hell's coaching. NVFX? You joined someone who's promoting NVFX, NVFX, I called it. Exit scam. This one's going to exit scam. They're all going to exit scam. But NVFX already folded. FX Master Gold folded like, 2 days ago. Novatech already in exit scam. Who the hell are you following? What kind of advice? But there is a mindset issue, my friend. You spend more time trying to be right than actually promoting your scam link. So in a short story here, fellow was trying to succeed in the past, even has 30-day success formula, right? 30-day success formula. Can you guys see that there? Logo. Success is my destiny. Clicked on his link, and it's got Darius in the link, in his affiliate link. So I'm like, that's Darius. Call this guy up. Try to help these type of people, meaning people who want to make money online. And that had held me back in the past for a very long time. One time I was promoting a system called Carbon Copy Pro. And it's a fellow here, Aaron Parkinson. Aaron Parkinson was also the founder of Nutri. Nutri was a very big health and wellness company, okay? But he was co-founder with a guy by the name of Jay Kubisak in a system called Carbon Copy Pro. And it was a powerful system. I loved it. When I was a new marketer, I made my first $1,000 online with that system, Carbon Copy Pro. And it was awesome, okay? But anyways, I asked Aaron on Messenger one day. I said, hey, Aaron, I got people coming in Carbon Copy Pro and other, these systems, and they're joining me, and I'm making big ticket commissions. Okay, and I'm doing the thing. I'm generating traffic. I'm following up. I'm doing the thing that creates, it's an income producing activity or income producing activity. But most of these people that are joining me, I noticed that they don't last very long. And Aaron, I said, how can I keep going on to succeed for myself when I know that most people are not going to do it? And he says, hey man, Rory, chill out, man. First thing, chill out. Second thing he tells me, he said, Harvard School of Business, one of the biggest and brightest schools in the U.S., right? Very expensive school, doesn't lose a wink of sleep because of things like this. I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, well, do you think everyone at Harvard that pays for tuition actually follows through? I said, I don't know. He said Harvard has less than a 50% success rate. What does that mean? That means that more than 50% who join Harvard, who pay all their dues, or a lot of, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for an education, drop out, change their minds, don't follow through. And he says Harvard doesn't lose a wink of sleep. They just keep promoting because he says Harvard knows what they have. So he says your job, Rory, is to know that what you are offering, if it can make money for you, then it has value. He says you just got to know that what you have is good. And you can't worry about people because you can't make them succeed. They can succeed. It doesn't matter who they are, but you can't make them. Right? So we'll close off with that idea. I don't know who the hell you joined, man. And there is a mindset issue here, not knocking, trying to talk down to you, but there is a mindset issue. If you've been trying to succeed since 30-day success formula, and I did a video on that. Someone asked me, hey, do a review on it. What was back in 2016? And I said, that's not going to last very long. And the exit scammed. Then after, I don't know, he came, joined me in something, didn't last very long, and then go to your channel. And it's just scams. This is not low-hanging fruit. Okay, and first thing, you don't have any conviction in your voice or certainty. If you don't have any certainty, people are going to feel this. We live in uncertain times. In the world, it's uncertain. Lots of uncertainty out there. People are looking for some certainty. So they like to follow and join people who have conviction. And this is not something that you could fake. Okay. With me, a lot of people asked me to, I had one guy on Facebook, he said, hey Rory, why don't you promote these scams? I'll join you, right? And just tell people they're scams, and we could just make big teams. And I'm like, guy, I know it's cool. I know like you guys like my videos and stuff, but I can't promote these Ponzi schemes. At the end of the day, if you're trying to build a brand for yourself, like this fellow here is, and this is just an example of the type of thinking that's happening here with these systems like Novatech. This guy here, honestly, I think he believes. I think he knows his money's gone. I don't know what he invested, but he's trying to promote. He's trying to refer people in to earn the referral commissions. I think in the back of his mind, he knows they folded. But I heard there's a saying from where I'm from, and they call it wrong and strong. I don't know, spend more time arguing instead of promoting yourself and your products or your system without products. That's a mindset issue. And if you've been around for a long time and still not succeeding, right, you got to look within and see there's something wrong there, isn't it? You can't change the outside, your outside, without first changing your inside. If you're not yet seeing the type of results that you want, then you've got to look at yourself. It starts with you. With me, I had to take a look at myself when I came online and wasn't getting results when I was new. Lastly, I get comments from this fellow saying you're jealous of Novatech. I got offered a free account, well, paid account. They claimed they had money in it. The guy's like, oh, I don't believe you. Believe what you want. It was a monopoly money balance. I don't know. I don't think it was from the Pettians themselves. It was offered to me. People contacted me in Gmail. and they said, here's an account, man. Look at all the money you could make, right? And I decided still I didn't care about the Monopoly money balance on the screen in the back office saying I'm making money. Believe what you want. That's what was offered. One of the big team leaders, I don't think it was the Pettians themselves, right? They were just trying to shut Rory up and get him into Novatech, and then everyone could say, hey, Rory Singh, the big scam buster on YouTube, join Novatech. It must be 100% legitimate. That's what they were trying to do. What's so hard to believe about that? And I could have just joined it, right? I'm not jealous. There's a join link, right? Pennions are not saying, hey, you can't join. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can join, right? There's no jealousy here. And you, my friend, you need to put more content out there. Find your voice. Find your voice. Anyways, this concludes my piece for today on the Novatech. I like the Novatech, not to join it, endorse it, or promote it, but I like it because I'm a content creator, and every single day there's new content to be created, and even the people coming in bitching and whining and complaining and arguing in my comment section are helping me create more content for this channel. Anyways, if you guys are looking, not you guys who are looking to click a button and get rich quick, right? Other people, I have other people looking into these videos of mine. If you're looking for a system that can teach you step by step how to do the thing to create the income, meaning a system that'll teach you step by step how to create a full-time income online, and even give you a vehicle to do so, get access to a very powerful system. Underneath this video, all you gotta do is click the more button, and you click on the first link, get access. Anyways, guys, I will see you on another video. Take care.